Today, I'm checking out the Nike SB Dunks in ACG Terra Red Plum. So I have reviewed Dunks in the past. Last time I tried out the Court Purple Leather Dunks. Today we're skating the Suede Red Plum. So we're gonna answer the question, what's better, suede or leather? The best way to find that out is obviously to skate the shoes. So I'm gonna go hit the streets and we'll let the shoes talk. We are back. So these shoes actually lasted longer than normal because I decided to skate them with rubber grip tape for an entire month. The perks of that, the tops of the shoes still look like new when I switched them up. The downside was the bottoms of the shoes already had some wear and tear, and I actually blew out the heel before I ripped through the top. Checking these out, the suede has faded a ton, especially when you set these right next to a new pair. As you can see, I completely took chunks out of the side here. The top is split open and the toe has split and has a hole going all the way through to my foot. My back shoe still looks good. Obviously need to skate more switch. Side's a little worn out, but the heel is where I had issues. Right before I landed this clip, I got some of the worst heel bruise I've had in a while. Somehow still got on the board, landed the clip next try, but I could not walk on my heel for the entire next week. The shoes may still have a little bit of life in them, but due to the bad heel bruise, I decided to retire the shoes then and quit skating them. I love Dunks. There's no other shoe like them. First off, they look amazing and they come in endless colorways. They're incredibly comfortable, which is why I have a couple pairs that I daily. And if you decide to skate them, they skate better than a ton of other brands on the market. The only bad thing about them, unless you have money to buy resale, these are not easy to get. So a funny story about these shoes, I was eyeballing these Red Plum Dunks on StockX for a few weeks. I just thought the colorway was absolutely amazing. I finally decided to pull the trigger and spent $330 on them. I kid you not, the very next week my local skate shop got them in and were selling the shoes. A ton of other shops got them as well, and the StockX price went from $330, which I paid, down to around 200 bucks a pair. So that kind of sucked. I should have waited. Luckily, I was able to pick up a pair from the skate shop at retail for $100. So technically, I paid 200 bucks for one pair to keep and 200 bucks for a pair to skate. So after I got the shoes, I skated these Dunks for an entire month using only rubber grip tape. If you want to see that experience, go check out this video. After a month, I decided to re-grip my board with Mob and start to tear up the shoes. I really don't know what it is, but something about these shoes, when you have them on your feet, just any trick seems possible. They are a puffy shoe, but just to the point where your feet feel protected and you still have all of your board feel. Flip tricks work great, and especially heel flips. The side comes up real high, so you never have to worry about nicking your ankles. The laces actually held up pretty well for once. I tore the black laces that came on the shoes, swapped them out with the green ones that came in the box. Ended up ripping it, but they're still staying nice and tight on my feet. In my experience, the Dunks can take impact very well, and they also give you that extra confidence you need to jump down big sets. On the leather pair, there's barely any wear on the heels, while on these suede ones, I did basically skate these shoes twice due to the rubber grip tape. So if it can hold up for about 2 months, that's pretty impressive. Now, which one skates better, leather or suede? Obviously that's personal preference, but I think I would go for suede, and let me tell you why. They feel a lot more flexible and you don't have to worry about the leather getting all creased up from bending. Also with the leather, they get very scuffed up with just a couple kickflips and ollies, while the suede ones still look pretty new. Sure, skating the shoe's gonna ruin it regardless, but I like to enjoy the good looking Dunks while they last. Now if you can find a pair of Dunks at retail cost, whether they be suede or leather, I 100% recommend that you pick them up. If you don't have a local shop or you've never won a raffle to purchase, you can always get these on StockX or eBay at resale prices. Sometimes you get lucky on eBay, you can find dunks that have just been slightly worn, a little dirty, and you can pick them up for cheaper and then go skate them. If you're looking on StockX, those are all brand new models and they are very expensive. It's hard to find a good pair for under $200 or $300. Skating a pair of shoes you just spent $300 on is definitely a big pill to swallow, but if you can afford it, I highly recommend you try out a pair for yourself. Just keep in mind you're gonna piss off a few people. If I missed any questions you had about these shoes, drop it in the comments. You can also go check out my Court Purple review. I'll put a link to it up here or in the description. A little bit of classified intel for you guys. I just picked up this pair of fake dunks. These are actually replica models of a colorway that actually look very similar to the real ones. I'm gonna skate these for a little while, see how they compare, see if they're worth getting. They were half the price, so that's definitely a plus. One other thing, I've been going live on Twitter Spaces almost every night, so if you guys are on Twitter, pop in, you can chat with us about skating, business, YouTube, anything. It's a fun time, just pop in, chill, and hang out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're not already, subscribe to the channel, and other than that, we'll see you next week with some more intel. Peace.